Good morning, everyone. So, I've been doing some thinking about my new lyrical journey, and I've been writing poetry every day for more than 13 years now. And, years ago, I started pondering the question, what really is the difference between poetry and music? If you pull the words of a song out, then what's the difference between those and the words of a poem? And well, I now have that answer. I won't worry about maybe. I guess the a poem has to stand on its own. It needs your full attention. There's not really an option to pay partial attention to it and just half consume it. You have to dive into it. A song can just be listened to in full, in part, or whatever in between. And additionally, a poem has to stand entirely on its own. The lyrics to a song can, though don't necessarily need to, rely on the framework that is the music to carry some of the emotional weight. And that's really what I found the difference between the two to be. And so, in a way, you could argue that a song should be easier to write, but it's not. At least, because a poem, I can use any structure, any format to get it to work. For a song, it has to be a lot more robust, and it has to fit the framework of the musical bars or staff or whatever that proper word is. I'm still learning those terms. But the and so there's a huge difference between the two, between a song and a poem. And for the creation process, I was writing oftentimes songs in less than 5 to 10 minutes, or for poems, I mean, I was writing them in less than 5 to 10 minutes. For the lyrics of songs, it commonly takes easily 2 or 3 hours worth of work to get it right. And what I found is I like that effort a lot more. Since Saturday, I've started to work towards the specific idea of trying to write a musical. And just 2 months ago, had you looked at me square in the face and said, "Hey, Joseph, you're going to be trying to write a musical," um, I probably would have died laughing. But today, as I was sitting working at my normal paying job, I found myself happier than I've been in a long time. Same thing happened yesterday, and I'm really loving this journey. Yes, okay, fine. For the part that everybody gets to listen to right now, that's produced by AI, and uh, because of the intensity of writing the lyrics for song, I'm using AI more to get the songs written. But my whole process is the following. I, especially now, and this is adapting, I start off with an idea, a feeling that I want to capture. And all too often, that starts with the question of, okay, if this were in a play, how would this go? What scene would this be in a play, musical? And then from there, I build out the song. From there, I get the idea fleshed out, written out. Sometimes I write something big, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just start the lyrics. Kind of depends on how clear I got the idea. And then from there, if I run into problems, I use AI to, it's kind of a brainstorm session. I feed it my idea, feed it what I have so far, look at the results it spits out, review them, think, okay, which one best fits them? All too often, none of them do, but seeing the ideas help me go and then get those put together, get what I want turned into verse, and then I get the rest of the song, the lyrics for the song written. I then, at least as of Saturday, start to refine it because I've just stopped worrying about making sure I've got it the right number of syllables, and I just put the thought down and then I refine it. And all too often, because song needs to have a rhythm and meter to it, I use AI to help make sure that it's flows properly, but it doesn't just get a pass because the AI spit it out. I read what it suggests for the revision, see does it meet, does it not, what changes do I need to keep my initial vision, and then from there I get it revised out. Sometimes I'll do it 2 or 3 times, and then ultimately use AI to turn my thoughts for how I want it performed into something that Suno can use to actually create the sound that everyone listens to. And between the starting of writing it and the publishing it and sharing it online, all too often for that AI generated tract, I'm putting in hours worth of work. And honestly, the more time I put in, the more of me I put into that process, the more I like it. And the more I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm really loving producing songs. Eventually, I'll get faster at it. I'm still learning a lot about this whole process. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And just seeing how much Deanne loves it is just awesome too. So, but that's it. I'm going to go get some lunch and then get back to work. Have fun, everyone. And Deanne, I love you, my beautiful angel queen.